Jan, I'll tell you. Listen, I'm more relevant on my other channel, but I'll tell you what my other channel is if you come up on stream.
Hi, and welcome to Jan's Views. What should we call this? What is slander? What is slander and defamation? And the differences between the two. Now, slander is like defamation made through transient forms of communication, such as spoken words or gestures. It typically requires proof of actual harm unless it involves serious accusations like crimes or professional incompetence. Okay, all right, bear that in mind, guys. Now, libel is defamation in a permanent form, such as written statements, videos, or images. Unlike slander, libel generally assumes harm without requiring proof. Oh, okay, so I don't need proof. All right. So I don't need proof if I'm taking someone to court for libel. I think that's what it means, guys. So, how do libel and slander differ in terms of legal consequences? Libel and slander differ in terms of legal consequences, primarily due to the nature of the defamation statement's performance and the burden of proof. Since libel involves permanent forms of communication, e.g., written, broadcasting, YouTube videos, harm is often presumed and plaintiffs do not need to prove specific damages. This makes liable cases easier to litigate and potentially more damaging to the defendant. Oh, okay. All right. At the end of this video, guys, I want you to sort of let me know whether you think any libel or slander or defamation actually happened in here. Slander involves like the spoken word. Plaintiffs typically must prove actual damages unless the slander falls under actionable per se, such as accusations of a crime or professional incompetence. Okay, so I have never been accused of being professionally incompetent. So yeah, I think we'll move on from there. Oh, okay. So where are we? Where are we with all this then? So how do modern laws treat libel and slander differently compared to common law? Modern laws treat libel and slander differently compared to common law in several ways, reflecting changes in legal standards and societal values. So you can have convergence of standards, you can have a burden of proof. Oh, it's just getting too lawful. So let's just get on with this video, shall we? And yeah, I'd like to know whether I've been slandered, libelled, or defamed. Here we go. Okay, so we have like a little caveat I need to add to this, and that is that because of these three people that are scampering along the bottom of my screen, because they're all in the US, I thought it was probably best if I checked out the modern libel laws in the US. And this is what they say. Public figures, which would probably be me, must prove actual malice, meaning the defendant knowingly made false statements or acted with reckless disregard for the truth. Yeah, that's the one. Because I think, as you will see, these three individuals knew exactly what they were doing, knew exactly what they were saying, and was it coming from a place of kindness? No, it was from a place of malice. So, shall we get on with this? Here we go. Oh, before we start, I have to apologize because there are certain individuals who are incapable of stringing a sentence together without obscenity or a swear word or cussing or yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's just the way they roll. So anyway, here we go.
So Carrie is a problem because she's a recovering alcoholic, and worse of the internet is a problem because he's, I don't know, gay.
Oh, all right, okay. So by saying that, worst of the internet is gay. So I've got a problem with him. Is that what you're saying? I think that comes under, is that libel or slander? Because it's not true. So I think slander, should we go for that? Or should we go for defamation? I don't know. And what's weird is that they have the audacity to try and put words in my mouth. There's a part here in this video that I hope that I catch where some of the insinuations are quite disturbing because I can honestly say none of those thoughts have ever entered my mind. But okay, let's carry on.
No, because I called her a fucking predator because she is one.
Okay.
So he's called me a predator because I am one. That's the bit there. And I will clip that. I will definitely clip that because that is disgusting. How dare he? How absolutely dare he? I've worked with children for years and years and years. I've worked in schools. I've worked alone as tutoring children. So to have somebody on the internet say that, and what he also did throughout the video was every time I mentioned children, he tried to tie it in with the fact that I've got some sort of obsession with children. I don't like that. And I don't play. I don't play those games.
So you call people.
Okay, so this guy here, he's known as, he's got two names. He's known as Unicorn Pondue, aka worst of the internet. Now, on this live stream, he was on his sock account, which is worst of the internet. And I want to just play back what he just said.
No, because I called her a fucking predator because she is one.
Okay.
And this is why I'm looking for a public apology from this man. His channel is much bigger than mine, twice the size of mine, maybe even 3 times as, I don't know. So to put that out about me, I see as slanderous, most definitely, and defamatory. Yep. I think also in a court of law, it would be seen as libelous. Because what these people don't realize is I'm actually a professional woman. And when things like this, if things like this were spread about me, it would be, or it could be, detrimental to my livelihood. I've already had to have the hustler removed from the internet for saying similar things about me. So I won't stop because it is serious for me, because it's my livelihood. So let's go back once again and just hear what dear old unicorn Pondue has to say about me. Somebody he's never spoken to, somebody he's never met.
So Carrie is a problem because she's a recovering alcoholic, and worse of the internet is a problem because he's, I don't know, gay.
I know we've played that, but can you see what he's tried to do there? The thing is, he's not intelligent enough to do that. You're just not. Just keep your big mouth shut. Oh, did I mention they're both off their heads? these two. I'm not sure about the worst on the internet. Is he off his head? I don't know. He seems to be puffing very hard on a cigarette. I'll leave the judgment to you.
And I still have my friends. Get fucked.
Oh, Jan says lying about me is not being nice. Yeah, well, you've been lying about me, saying I'm drinking and I'm drunk and all this shit up here. I'm not.
I did say in the comment section that she sounded as if she was drunk. Was I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't think so. I still maintain it. And if I was in a court of law, I would say, listen to the slurring. Okay.
I'm sober.
Jan,
so-
honey,
Drink.
Jan, can you come tell us what we're lying about? Just explain, and we'll be nice, and you just come tell us what it is that you think we're lying about.
Lying about just about everything that you've said, actually.
This bitch is crazy.
Okay, right. It's good he's kept this up. This is one of his mods called Bluebird, who says Jan's views harassed and slanders gay men. False. She targeted Hussey long ago. False. Peter Mon was harassed so bad by her he tried to unalive himself. False. 100% false on all three of those accusations. And this is one of the reasons why I am doing this video. It's disgusting. I once called Hussey a predator because of the way he treats the people that come into his community. He's had several, normally older women who he befriends, he love bombs, and then when they become less useful for him, stop sending him super chats and whatnot, he turns on them. I did do a video on it. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll put a link to it. I might just put a link to it anyway if I can find it. That was the reason I called him a predator. Had nothing to do with his sexuality. It had nothing to do with calling him a PDF or anything like that. I'd need to see that in order to call him that. I called him a predator because he uses predatory behavior in his own community. And there are a list of people that he's done it to. But anyway, I don't want to go over that. That's not what this video is about.
Okay. What do you want? Bluebird,
Non-stop
you will
attention.
lose the hustler, another channel.
Right. So I've said Bluebird, who has written this disgusting statement. I have written in the chat there, Bluebird, you will lose the hustler, another channel, for lying about me. This is his response.
Jan, go for it. If you know what, if this channel gets struck, I'll make another.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like you're really, you're not really doing anything there. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what this carry. I mean, really? What are you doing there? Just go and sit in a corner somewhere. The bloody whiskey bottle. You're just stupid.
I would not. You're being a bitch.
Come
You're
on,
being-
Jan.
Come on, Jan.
Yeah, you said I sound drunk. That's a lie.
It's not a lie, because to me, she sounded as if she was drunk. Plain and simple. She sounded as if she was drunk. That is not a lie. That is how I perceived her. It's not a lie.
Jan,
You're
being a bitch.
implying that I'm drunk. That's not true.
If I said, "Are you drunk?" and you said no, when in fact you were, then that is a lie. But me saying that you sound as if you're drunk, it's not a lie. Because that's my perception. Get it? Got it? Good.
You know how I originally found Jan's channel actually was because of her Peter Mon videos, because I think Peter Mon's a big piece of shit, to be perfectly honest.
He is. He is. And there are very few people who talk about him. He's got a very big following. He's got very loyal supporters. And there was a time, few years ago, 3-4 years ago, when he set his supporters on me, en masse, because I was speaking out about him and saying that I thought he was a fraud. I wasn't the only person saying it. There were other people saying it at the time. But for some reason, he thought he would come for me, because I was a much, much smaller channel than he. And yeah, so yeah, Peter Mon is a big piece of shit. But you carry on. So let's jump into this and
welcome to the most exciting video that you will ever see on YouTube.
Okay.
And that is
Shut
this
up.
video today.
Okay, all right, guys, we're going to jump in here. All right, we're going to watch this one. He looks lit, as you youngsters would say. He looks sparkly-eyed. Oh, it could be said watery-eyed. I mean, I don't know. But he has changed the blue T-shirt. So we should thank the Lord for small mercies. So let's jump in, guys. Get ready. Grab the drink of your choice and let's get into it.
Either way, like, that was how I found her videos. And yet, once again, Jan has to be so fucking unhinged that she makes Peter Mon look good in comparison.
Really? Probably, because my Peter Mon videos are all done in fun. Then I always have a good time when I'm talking about Peter Mon, because he is such an idiot. He is such a caricature that, yeah, I do have fun, and there will be people that think I'm unhinged when I do it. Okay, I'll take that.
Oh yeah, she's one of
Ruined
those
a good
people.
thing, Jan.
Jan, are you going to come up or no?
No. Why would I want to come up with this bunch of people?
Jan,
Sounds like what?
she's making total sense. Like,
It's not about making sense. It's about, well, she hasn't said anything that made any sense, to be honest. She's just up there ready to slag me off. But anyway, hey ho, get your coin any way you want. It's the slurring. It's the slurring. That's why she doesn't sound sober. Sorry, get over it.
Okay, come on. That, like,
how does she sound to you? Is she not making sense, is it?
Oh, God, can you imagine this thing? Oh, God. He goes out, right? He gets himself absolutely plastered on a Friday night. And then he goes out. But he doesn't go out with the wig and everything. The wig and the glasses and the lipstick, that's just for his little community online who tell him that he looks wonderful. What a fabulous wig you've got on tonight, Hussy. I think they're all trolls. They've got to be, because if anyone thinks that thing there is in any way attractive, then they need to have their eyes tested. True. I'm being serious. I'm being bloody serious.
there are plenty of like legitimate things that you could call me out for. That's just
Oh, shut up. You're so boring. I can't be bothered. Right. Oh, no. Listen. He went and got changed. He said, oh, I've got to take this wig off. It's too hot. I'm sweating. I thought, oh, my God. Put the camera back on and look like this. Listen, how am I not allowed to say anything? Please. It's a joke. Right, did I say anything here? I don't know. Probably. Okay, so they're all trying to get me to panel up as if. The video or two before this, I don't know why he was doing it, but he decided he's going to get his family albums out. I don't know why he does it. This shows just how sad he is. I'm sorry, guys, and I shouldn't laugh, but I will. Ha 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 ha! Because he sits there, he gets his family albums out and shows himself as a little boy. Look how cute I was. I was wonderful. And yeah, and my mum was this and my dad was that. And yeah, just look how gorgeous I was. And I think, how can you do that when you look like this now? I mean, have you not? Why doesn't it compute to him that it does him no favors when you're showing pictures of yourself as a child and you've amounted to that? So anyway, the point I'm trying to make was I did bring that up. I said, oh, why don't you show us a few more of your pictures? This unicorn Pondue, whatever his name is, jumped on that. Oh, she's obsessed with children. I thought, he's having a laugh. As we say over here, especially us Londoners, he's having a laugh. And I have to say, I have to ask myself, if somebody jumped so quickly onto somebody else's statements, where is your brain? Where are your thoughts coming from? Because I can honestly say, when the hustler was showing pictures of him as a kid, in no way did I think what you think I'm thinking. No way. So why would you even think that? Yeah. Interesting.
Fucking coward. Stay
yeah.
the coward as you are. We've been waiting for you.
This guy changes like the wind. 1 minute it's like, oh, Chad, please come up on channel. We'll be really nice to you. And the next minute he turns into some raging pig. Watch this. I'm just wondering, have we got to the bit where he calls me a whore, he calls my mum a whore, and he goes into such detail about how she must have gone out on the street and lifted her skirt. Honestly, seriously, it's frightening. Do you know what? It's actually frightening that there are people like this that just walk the streets amongst us. That's what's frightening to me. So I'm just going to play a little bit more because I'm a glutton for punishment. Here we go. Oh, that was it. I said to him, I've doubled your numbers because when people realised I was in there, suddenly he's got double the amount of people in his live stream. Normally he's got 20 to 30. That night he had, 60 to 70? Yeah, so I told him that. I said, I think you should say thank you. Yeah, just thank me. All right.
As if you would see that.
Oh, there's slurry Susan still going on. Right, let's see if I can hear anyone. I'm not sure. Let's see. One last time. I'll give him one last time to slag me off, and then I'm out of here. Another thing with this dude, look how close he is to the camera. Just step back. Step back. Oh, another thing. It was like, why don't you show any pictures of your family? Oh, and that was it. And then he said something about, I said to him, why don't you show, you're showing pictures of you as a little child. Why don't you show pictures of your wedding? When you married that woman before you decided you were gay. Why haven't we seen any of those pictures? He didn't like that, guys. He got really, didn't like that. So then I said, well, I've shown my wedding pictures online. He was like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. You've never been married. Well, Edna was in the chat. Well, she was there earlier. So I said, ask Edna. Edna's seen them because I did it on a live stream once. I tell you what, he'll be getting all his minions to go through all my live streams to find the picture of when I showed my wedding day. That's what he'll be doing. Wonder how long it'd take him to find it. Anyway, come on, Fatso.
Been around for over a year, Carrie. There is no hope for her. No.
There's no hope for me. None whatsoever. Whereas he, in his pink bandana, has got the world at his feet. He has. Yeah. All right. It's the grubby streets of Manhattan, but he's still got the world at his feet. And I don't know where this Carrie bird lives. Shush, Jan, shush. And the other one, Unicorn Pondue. Haven't got a clue where he lives. Couldn't give a monkeys. Just stop slandering me. All right. It's just a little warning. Okay. Last chance. Here we go. Let's see. Is he raging? Do you know what's good? I've managed to avoid all his foul-mouthed rants. How good is that? It's no easy task, I'm telling you.
Okay, what else?
When? I've never seen Hussy beg for anything.
Jane, do you think I'm 300 pounds because I beg for money to eat 300 pounds, man?
No, I think you're 400 pounds because you're piggy. I think you eat too much. You don't exercise enough. We've seen. Why I don't want to talk to him. Big lump. We've seen him sort of slouching around the streets of Manhattan. Oh my God. Trying to vlog. And the thing with vlogging is you have to hold the camera still, and he's incapable, not only because he's got like the drunken wobble, he's got the hand wobble, when he needs to get to the or tremble, is it? When he needs to get to the off license. But he's also hugely overweight, so he waddles. What can I say? I'll find some appropriate music. Okay. Gone way too long, but okay. I've had a bit of a giggle. Someone's had a warning. Unicorn Pondue, I want a public apology, if you don't mind, for the things you said about me.
No, because I called her a fucking predator because she is one.
Okay.
If not, I will be taking it further. What can I say? Maybe doing a live stream at the end of the week as well. Something to look forward to. Anyway, guys, how are you? I always ask how people are because it's very important, to take care of yourselves, especially in this world, especially if you're affiliated or you sort of, I don't know, wander the streets of YouTube. It can be a little bit daunting. Not for me. I turn everything into a laugh. I love it. The time I spent in that live stream was fun for me. I've learnt to ignore all the defamation, the slander, and the libel. Up to a point. But every so often people have to be reminded that no, don't do that. Not very nice to do that. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys and I'll see you very soon, hopefully. But in the meantime, you take care of yourselves out there because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.